This is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Bukakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out of the book of Mark chapter 3 verse 24 through verse 25. And that's the title of the sit-down lesson. So yeah, we seeing these modern day kingdoms being divided against itself. Salaki for the momentary pause. Right, so back to what I was saying was we're definitely seeing, these modern day kingdoms being divided against itself, especially the different nations. That's why we're seeing nuclear escalations and tensions at an all-time high. With the Russian-Ukraine situation, Israel, Palestine, China versus the United States over Taiwan. So we're seeing these different nations or armies and different kingdoms of nations are being divided against one another. And we're definitely going to continue to see that increase. And this is the book of Mark chapter 3 verse 25, and it reads, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand, right? And that's what we're seeing. The divided houses between the nations, the divided house between the nations within their own nation, within their own race, and the outside of their race as well too, within their inner circle and their outer circle as well too. Just like it says in Luke 12 and 51, think not that I come to send peace on earth, nay, but rather division. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing it slowly but surely increasing. And I'm going to go back to Mark 3 and 24, read it again for edification's sake of the sit-down lesson. This is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 25. Mark chapter 3, verse 24, I meant to say. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Right? We're seeing kingdoms divided against one another, even though they are allies with one another, but we're seeing the great division between the kingdoms as well too, as we see the escalations and tensions are stirring up in different aspects of categories. It could be from a political standpoint, geopolitical standpoint, from an economical standpoint, from a warlike standpoint, and many different aspects of the kingdoms are divided against one another. And that's what we're seeing taking place around the world. And we're definitely going to continue to see that increase. And this is Mark 3 and 25. This is the last scripture that I'm going to repeat, that I'm going to close out. This is Mark 3 and 25, and it reads again through the Holy Scriptures. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand, right? We're seeing the divided between the houses of nations, and we're going to continue to see that increase. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of Mark 3 and 24 through verse 25, and that was the title of the sit-down lesson. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying. I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Akakadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say Tawabiwam and Shalom.